Another reason why not to become a Christian if you're a Jew. The Christian will never trust you. Well, in today's day and age, I would suggest to all Jews throughout the world not to trust you either if you would convert to Christianity. Here's a story to demonstrate. Rodrigo, his name was Rodrigo Lopez. He was forcibly baptized along with his family in the Spanish Inquisition to become a Christian. Number one, if you're a Christian and you feel the need to forcibly baptize people, what does that say about your religion? It means your religion is weak. Now, these families that converted to Christianity, they did it to save their own little tuchus, because otherwise they would get killed. Christianity, the religion of love. Rodrigo Lopez and his family fled to England to escape religious persecution. He was a physician and he gained a great reputation, and the Queen Elizabeth I, he became her personal physician in 1586. Behind closed doors, the Rodrigo Lopez family practiced Judaism and said the Shema prayer under the ground in basements. In public, they pretended to be devout Christians. Now, there was a courtier that loved the Queen, and the Queen loved him. His name was the Earl of Essex. He was a charismatic soldier and favorite of Queen Elizabeth I. Now, he was very jealous of Lopez, because Lopez was also a favorite of Queen Elizabeth I. So the Earl of Essex decided to accuse Lopez of conspiring with Spain to poison the Queen for 50,000 crowns. Under torture, Lopez admitted to the crime of accepting Spanish money and being a traitor. Later, he took back his words. The Queen didn't believe he was guilty. Well, being a Jew, converted to Christianity, that in itself is some sort of reason not to trust the Jew, number one in my estimation. But in those days, there was literally oppression, and can't judge somebody in those days who converted to Christianity, because converting to Christianity in those days was literally saving your own skin. Queen Elizabeth didn't believe he was guilty, so she delayed putting her signature down on the death warrant. This story is not a one-off. It's happened throughout the generations when Jewish people, whether they were forcibly converted to Islam or Christianity, or whether they remained a Jew, they were literally accused of treason and all different kinds of terrible things, in which got the entire Jewish communities murdered, massacred, and pogromed. On June 7, 1594, he was dragged to Tyburn to be hanged, drawn, and quartered. We're talking about Rodrigo Lopez. And as he was being killed, Lopez cried out into the crowd that he loved the Queen as much as he loved Jesus Christ. Loving Jesus Christ didn't save him. The crowd mocked him, laughed at him, jeered at him, and viewed his final profession of faith as a Jewish lie. So after being dragged through the crowds among jeering Jew haters and being beaten and nearly lynched, the way he was executed, he was partially hanged, meaning strangulation, but still alive. First, while he was still alive, they took him down from the scaffold. They took his private body parts. They castrated him as he watched them burn his member in a fire. He was forced to watch them burn his member in a fire. Then they attached his legs and arms to horses, and they watched as he was divided that way as the horses ran in all directions. So let this be a message to all Jewish people who consider converting to the Hitler's religion. Okay? A message to Jews who convert to Christianity and to Hitler's religion. Let me let you in on something. Sweetie pie, you will never be accepted, even if you receive all the love and adoration that you receive today. There will always be the majority of Christians who will hate you no matter what. And they will find a way to punish you for literally being a traitor to Judaism. Nobody can respect a traitor. For being unfaithful to your own people, to your own religion, to your own nation. Whether they understand it or not, the Christian will never accept you. Because you're a Jew, and you belong to the Ten Commandments, and you belong to the Torah, and to the community of Judaism and the Jewish people. So no matter how much you starve for Christian attention and adoration and acceptance, and even if you feel accepted, one day it will backfire. Because nobody loves a traitor, and nobody trusts one. So my message to Messianic Jews, return to the nation of your forefathers, return to the Jewish community, reject the pagan practice of worshiping a dead man on a cross, and take a lesson from the past. take a lesson from who Christianity produced, namely Hitler.